Hello everyone, my name is Kenny Cormandy from the YouTube channel Meyer Gun Reviews, and today we're looking at another one of Craftsman's offering in the NP2 line. This one is the Benjamin Jim Shockey series Steel Eagle in .22 caliber. The gun is 45.8 inches long, weighs about 8 pounds. They claim 30 pounds of cocking effort, and they claim 26 foot-pounds muzzle energy. They do not give a barrel length, but measuring from the breech right here to the muzzle, it measures 20 3/4 inches long. It's a pretty good looking gun. Gun has a good feel to it. Why don't we take a quick close-up of this gun. We'll start with the muzzle. Steel shrouded barrel. That barrel, or that shroud, does turn a little bit in your hand, but it doesn't affect anything. Blued steel receiver, composite stock. It's got some nice inlays in there, and like I said, it's a little bit wider at right in here than the Benjamin Summit was. Has a front sling swivel, and they've redesigned it down here in the trigger area a little bit. Manual safety. They got the clean brake trigger, which you can adjust the screw out to get it to brake pretty cleanly. Some nice inlays on the grip, and still a little bit shallow on the rates for the cheek piece, and kind of a stiff hard rubber butt pad. They've also got their welded on Weaver Picatinny style mount, and this one comes with a 3 to 9 by 32 millimeter scope. It's adjustable power but not adjustable objective, and no mil dots. Okay, now again, they claim this gun at 1100 feet per second shooting alloy pellets and 900 feet per second shooting lead pellets, whereas the Benjamin Trail NPXL 1100, that's rated at 1100 feet per second with alloy and 950 feet with lead. So it's a little different in their claims, but claim 1100 with alloy and shooting the RWS Hypermax alloy 9.9 grains. We got an up to 991.9 feet per second, so that's about 108 feet per second shy. Pretty good extreme spread, only 5.09, standard deviation 1.73, and the maximum muzzle energy with that pellet was 21.63, which is pretty good. And shooting the RWS Hobby lead pellets, they claim 900 feet per second, and these 11.9 grain pellets, we got an up to 861.5 feet per second, average of 858.1, extreme spread 7.3 feet per second, standard deviation 3.31. That gave us our most powerful shot, 19.62 foot-pounds muzzle energy. Now, surprisingly, shooting the Craftsman Premier domed Ultra Magnums 14.3s, we got a high of 811.9 feet per second, an average of 810.4 feet per second. Extreme spread was only 3.15 feet per second, standard deviation of 1. That most powerful shot gave us 20.94 foot-pounds of muzzle energy, averaging 20.86. And our most powerful pellet was the Gamo Match 15.43. That had a high of 799.5 feet per second. Pretty big extreme spread, but it gave us 21.91 foot-pounds muzzle energy for a maximum. And another pellet that did pretty good on the power end was the H&N Terminator 16.36. High of 761.9, and that most powerful shot was 21.09 foot-pounds muzzle energy. So why don't I put up the numbers here and you can read them for yourself. The muzzle energy on the right is the high muzzle energy and the average below it. Okay, so you can see the muzzle energy is not what they claim. They claim 26 foot-pounds and we got just shy of 22, which is right about where the Benjamin Summit was. And it's a pretty spendy gun. Averaging probably $229.99. One place was $239.99. I found one at $219.99. Amazon probably had the best overall price of $199.99, including shipping. And I did find the gun on sale at Cabela's for $159.99. So as of this, the date of this review, the gun is still on sale at Cabela's for $159.99, which is a pretty good price. I do like the way they made the stock wider in here. You know, it's got a pretty good feel for the grip. And the gun's got a pretty good overall shape. It was comfortable for me shooting, but I've got smaller hands. Somebody with bigger hands might not like that quite as much. And it could use more pronounced raised cheek piece. For the money, I think they should actually put an adjustable cheek rest on it. And I'd like to see them soften up this rubber butt pad just a little bit. But now I suppose you're wanting to know how accurate the gun is. Unfortunately, you know, this time of year we've got limited shooting weather. I did come across some pretty good shooting weather temperature-wise, but it was a very windy day, and somebody had made off with my shooting bag, and like there was an awful lot of distractions. And not having my shooting bag, I was just holding the gun like this, you know, shooting, and I think I did pretty good because I was plunking a lot of pellets through the very same hole, but I got some wide. The ones that went the widest were the Crossman Premier Domed Ultra Magnums, so that could have been defective pellets mixed in with that. But overall, I think you're going to be able to see on this 20-yard accuracy test that the gun does have the potential to be very accurate. If I was shooting from bag rest, it would have been a lot more accurate. Let's take a look at that. Shot 4 different pellets, and I think we did okay. You know, a couple jerks and whatnot, but overall you could see a lot of pellets going through the same hole. Okay, and just to give you an idea, you know, what it's like shooting it from the rest, let's take a look at a 12-yard indoor test shooting from a rest. So this gun is accurate, and I plan on doing a longer range accuracy test later in the spring. I also plan on putting this gun up head-to-head with the Benjamin Trail NP XL 1100 22 caliber, so we can tell just what kind of difference there is between the two guns. So that'll be part 2 of the review for this gun. But in the meantime, it is a good gun. It's very comfortable to shoot, very easy to cock. I measured it at 28.5 foot-pounds of cocking effort. So this gun gives you more muzzle energy for the foot-pounds of cocking effort of just about any other gun on the market. It's real easy to cock, load, and shoot. It's got a good trigger. I got to do a little more adjusting on it. I think I've got it adjusted a little bit too far out, but you can really shorten up that second stage with the way you can adjust this trigger. Like I say, it is a pretty comfortable gun to shoot, and for the money, I think they really shortchanged it on the scope. You know, for a gun that's going to be $230 to $240, it doesn't even have a mil-doc reticle, and it should be an adjustable objective scope at that price, whether it's a 32 millimeter or a 40 millimeter. So, you know, I would not go out and pay $230 for this gun. I think there's better values out there. You know, for the $199.99 that Amazon sells the gun for, I think that's an okay price for this gun. And the $159.99 that Cabela's have it for is a very good deal. So I do like the gun. I don't like the price point for a lot of the retailers. I think it's a little bit too expensive for what you're getting, but overall it is a very good gun. It is stealth, it is accurate, it is easy to cock, and you know, it's got so many of the things you want in a gun. It really needs an upgrade on the scope, and that's pretty much it. Like I say, I really like shooting the gun, and you know, I think they've come a long ways with, you know, their NP2 series, and I really do like it. But I think it's just a little bit spendy for what you're getting with it. But anyway, that is my review of the Benjamin Jim Shockey series NP2 Steel Eagle 22 caliber. And stay tuned for part 2 of this review, as I'm going to put it up side by side against the Benjamin Trail NPXL 1100. So my name is Kenny Cormandy, and thank you for watching.